It was a chilly December morning in San Francisco. The streets were bustling with holiday shoppers, the air filled with the sound of carolers and the occasional ring of Salvation Army bells. Amidst all this, Elon Musk, in his usual understated way, walked down Market Street, hands tucked into the pockets of his black coat. He had just wrapped up a meeting at Tesla's headquarters and decided to take a walk before heading to his next appointment. As he passed a small coffee shop, something caught his eye. Sitting by the window was a boy, no older than 12, with a notebook spread out in front of him. His brow was furrowed in deep concentration as he scribbled furiously. Next to him sat a stack of library books, titles like Advanced Robotics for Beginners and The Physics of Space Travel. Elon's curiosity was piqued. He stepped into the shop, ordered a coffee, and casually took a seat at a nearby table, close enough to observe without intruding. The boy didn't notice him at first. He was too engrossed in his work, occasionally muttering to himself or flipping through the pages of one of the books. Elon couldn't help but smile. There was a spark of familiarity in the boy's intensity, a kind of passion he recognized from his own childhood. Finally, after a few moments, Elon leaned over. "Excuse me," he said, his voice calm and approachable. "What are you working on there?" The boy looked up, startled. For a moment, his eyes widened as he recognized the man sitting in front of him. "Wait, aren't you Elon Musk?" Elon chuckled, guilty as charged. "So, what's got you so focused?" The boy hesitated, then pushed his notebook toward Elon. "I'm designing a model for a rocket. I've been reading about propulsion systems and, well, I have this idea for a more efficient fuel system, but I'm trying to figure out if it's even possible." Elon's eyebrows lifted. He flipped through the notebook, scanning the boy's sketches and equations. "This is really impressive," he said honestly. "What's your name?" "Ethan," the boy replied, his voice tinged with both pride and nervousness. "Ethan Morales." "Well, Ethan," Elon said, "it looks like you've got quite the head start on becoming an aerospace engineer. Are you working on this for school?" Ethan shook his head. "Not really. My school doesn't have much for STEM stuff. I don't know. I love this kind of thing, so I've been teaching myself." Elon's expression softened. He could see the hunger for knowledge in the boy's eyes, but there was also something else. A hint of uncertainty, maybe even struggle. "Do you have access to the resources you need?" Elon asked gently. Ethan shrugged. "Not really. I mean, my mom does her best, but money's tight. Most of the books I use are from the library, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos to learn stuff. But some of the software and equipment I need is way too expensive." Elon nodded slowly, processing everything Ethan had just said. Then, almost casually, he asked, "Where's your mom now?" "She's at work," Ethan replied. "She works double shifts at the hospital. I usually come here after school until she picks me up." Elon glanced at his watch. "Do you think she'd mind if I spoke with her later? I'd like to help." Ethan looked at him wide-eyed. "Help? How?" "Let's just say I've got some resources that could make things a little easier for you," Elon said with a small smile. Later that evening, Elon met Ethan's mom, Maria Morales, at the hospital where she worked. At first, she was skeptical. Why would one of the richest men in the world take an interest in her son? But as Elon explained what he'd seen and Ethan's potential, her skepticism melted into gratitude. "I've always known Ethan was special," Maria said, her voice thick with emotion, "but I've struggled to give him the opportunities he deserves. If you're serious about helping—" "I am," Elon said firmly. "Let's start with this." He pulled out his phone and made a quick call. Within days, Ethan had a brand new computer, loaded with advanced engineering and design software. Elon also arranged for him to attend a robotics workshop hosted by SpaceX engineers. But he didn't stop there. He set up a scholarship fund to ensure Ethan could attend a top-tier university when the time came. For months, Elon kept in touch, occasionally checking in on Ethan's progress. He'd even invite Ethan to SpaceX headquarters for tours and mentoring sessions with his team. The boy thrived under the guidance, his passion and skills growing exponentially. Years later, Ethan Morales became one of the youngest engineers to join SpaceX, working alongside the very team he had idolized as a child. In interviews, he often spoke about the chance encounter that had changed his life. Elon Musk didn't just invest in my education, Ethan said during a press conference. He believed in me when no one else did. That belief gave me the confidence to chase my dreams. And Elon? He'd simply smile whenever the story came up. To him, it wasn't about the recognition. It was about ensuring the next generation had the tools to build a better future. And that's the story of how a simple walk down Market Street turned into a life-changing moment for a young boy with big dreams. Sometimes, all it takes is one person to believe in you to make the impossible possible. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories just like this one. Remember, you never know whose life you might change with a small act of kindness.